Well, today is Monday, and at 2 o'clock, it's time for the Crafty Crafters.
On the second floor of the Woodlands Commons, inside the Sable Room, there is a bevy of creativity coming together. It's the Crafty Crafters group, and while you may not be familiar with the name, you are sure to know the impact these designers have had on the Shell Point community.
We started off 15 years ago as the Beady-Eyed Beaters, and we had quite a large group. And as the years have gone by, our group has gotten smaller and smaller, and pretty soon, one person was beading, one person was crocheting, one person was knitting, another person was making something else, and we said, well, let's make it crafters, because we all do so many different things. And so that's how it has come about that we are the Crafty Crafters.
The name has changed, but the craftsmanship has stayed the same. People dedicated to their crafts join together to develop one-of-a-kind pieces of art you won't find anywhere else.
A lot of the people here have done some very original work, particularly the jewelry group. We have people doing needlepoint or other embroidery type work. We have people doing crochet. A lot of the ladies here are doing quilting work too. At this point, I'm the only one that's doing the little dolls, but everybody has something different that they bring and do. So we look at each other's items and appreciate and share.
The Crafty Crafters group isn't just a place where people can come and indulge in their hobbies. Many of the creations that manifest from right inside this room turn up on the shelves of the gift shop and are centerpieces of the events right here at Shell Point.
My items have mostly turned up in the gift shop. I also do little sweaters for babies, and they've been in the gift shop. I got started last fall with the craft show in November, when those were the first collections that I made and sold. Easter's coming up, so I had to have bunnies and chicks. This one's actually a duck, but we had some bears with hearts on them for Valentine's Day, and one lady asked me to make a frog, so that was a new experience. I hadn't done a frog before, and that one came out of thin air.
If you don't feel like a Martha Stewart, don't let that stop you from attending a Crafty Crafters get-together. Many of those who come to these weekly sessions had limited experience, but in no time are the architects behind some amazing work.
Some of it I've been doing from scratch. A couple of these items were in catalogs, so I had the patterns available, but a lot of these I just did by myself. This one, somebody said, could you make me a bee? And here she is, Queen Bee. But there was a picture of this online, and I didn't have a pattern, but I just copied it.
Well, we're always open to give advice. It's kind of hard to do the work for them, but we've got a lot of good advice sitting here in this room, more than one craft. So if you have something you want to learn to do, bring it in, and we'll do the best that we can to help you.
So what are you waiting for? If you have an itch to release your inner artist, stop by the Sable Room Mondays at 2 p.m. All you need is a project to work on, then you can jump right into the fun.
Every Monday afternoon, from 2 to 4, or 2 to 4, we get together. And today we have a small group. Last week we had 10 people here. It varies on what a person is working on and their time-wise. But we're open to anybody that does crafting. We're a fun group. We eat, we talk, and we enjoy each other's company. And we get something done.